going on, guys? And girls, for that matter. Making a video here of the mods I have on the server. Server name is the same as the channel I have here, so it's easy to find. Show you a quick outside view of different mods. There's a weapon flashlight. Works the same, it's just aesthetically different. Comes in 3 colors: black, camo, and tan. I want to say it's tan. This is the 417. It's a modded gun. Uses 308. It's got a Spectre scope on it, which I'll show you later when we go shoot some zombies. Face goggles. There is a different night vision. I don't particularly like it, but you guys might like it. There's 3 colors. It's just a larger set, basically. The camo gear you see on the vest and the clothing in the backpack comes in lots of colors. Black, urban, ERDL, I mean, you name it. There's plenty of colors to choose from. You can see the backpacks store an extra weapon on the back. You've got water bottles that can attach. Certain backpacks won't be able to have water bottles attached and whatnot. I like this one because it carries another water bottle and 2 grenades. A NBC pouch. I'll show you in a bit how that stores stuff for you. These are pouches for other things. You can attach pouches to all vests and belts, for that matter. This is essentially the Vega. You can put a 20-round clip on it just like the Vega shotgun. This one's an 8. I just didn't like the big old 20-round on the back. The mic on the headset does actually work in game for chat. It works like a radio, basically. Unfortunately, the weapon flashlight does not attach to the helmet. I surely wish it would. It would stick out as a sore thumb. Here on the belt, you put a clasp on, carry extra gloves. Not really necessary, but kind of neat. Alright, let's come out of this view. I'll show you some of the gear in depth. So you can see this is a designated marksman rifle. I'll show you the sniper rifle, the modded one that's in game. They have their own modded scopes. The weapons in this can use native. Some of it will use native stuff, some of it won't. With the mod, you can put any scope on anything as long as you find a mount or it on a mount. So regarding the Soviet weapons and American stuff like that in the game, you can cross with the scopes. Alright, as you can see, here's the armor. The MK3 armor, which is pretty heavy. There's actually one more set. It's 1.5 times better protection than vanilla armor. Then the oh, I forget the name of it. In any case, it's pretty heavy. You do have multiple stages of armor. These are the pouches. You can put one smoke grenade or flash grenade or grenade for that matter. It's where you store all your stuff in your pouches. That's the combat shirt. The belt stores more pouches. There's the NPC pouch, your water bottle, your gloves. I don't put the morphine and that on the side because it sticks out like a sore thumb. Bad enough this is yellow. You put a full NPC gear on this. What's really useful is this and this. Simply because this, you gotta drop your clothing somewhere to be able to use the pants in this. You can't just swap it out. It's got inventory in it. I'll show you a method here in a bit. Field bandage is part of one of the mods. Gives you 6 pieces. So instead of using the native bandages, only does 4. Because typically I'd carry rags 6. This only takes up 2 slots instead of 3. Sam splint. Break your leg. Use this. I have not tested it yet. Hopefully it does work. I'm not willing to break my leg just yet to test it. This backpack here you can see has got 90 slots. Plus with the pouch right here brings it up to 105. There is a bigger backpack that does 120. Can't add pouches to it. I like this one particularly because you can put 2 grenades on it. Alright, let me show you some of the modded weapons. There's a slew of them, by the way. This is the pistol, 30 rounds, 5.728. Not sure where it fits in the caliber range, to be honest with you. Normal calibers, but it's effective. Just use it against zombies because it's nice and quiet. You got plenty of rounds. This was the shotgun I was talking about on the back. Nothing special here. It's just a Vega that looks different. This is the Bushmaster. It uses .300, which from my reading online it's pretty much equal to 7.62, which is a good caliber. Nice hard hit. Of course, your weapon flashlight. The scope. This is a modded scope. I'll show you in a second. And that's a chemical blast going on. Isn't that nice? And here's the 417 I was talking about. Does 3 rounds. You just seen earlier. Alright. So let me show you some scopes. We'll test these out. So you got that one. It's got real good zoom to it. This gun ranges to 1,000. I really like the scope. This is more of a close to mid-range scope. This is kind of my sniper-ish, you know, not full sniper. It's a good gun. Show you the scope of the Bushmaster. It's got a dual scope, kind of like the native one in the game. Nice for close range. More or less it's the same scope on here. It's not dual, of course. You don't need dual for a shotgun. There's no reason to. Same scope on the pistol. Note there's 3 different types of scopes of these RMR scopes you're seeing right now, short range. They're different heights, so you can change them to your liking. Alright, that's some of the gear. I'll show you some more gear in a bit. Show you the vehicles. Humvee only comes in this color, which is beat up. Put 4 wooden crates in it. That's 200. and plus 650 what it holds. Plenty of space in it. This one's my favorite. Reason being is for someone to get a shot on the side, it's near impossible. All they got is the front window. Still a chance, but it's less. This one here carries 2 barrels, and you can actually put a flag here on the back. I'll show you in a second. 650. This is 4-wheel drive. It's a beast. Not armored from rounds, so don't think it is. I don't think any of them are. There was an old mod that was, but I stopped support for it. That's where the flag can go if you want to put a flag on it. And this is the base builder. There's 3 of these. This one holds a lot. 4 barrels, 4 crates, and 1,000 slots, plus logs, planks, metal sheets. Just keep in mind if you're out in the open, it's got big windows to be shot through. Don't forget that. Like I said, this comes in 3 different designs. From my understanding and testing, this one drives the best. Also want to add, this has 3 different colors. This is the OD green. They got one in black, and the other one's kind of like a tan, I guess you could say. I don't have every vehicle. These are the only ones I want. This one for going faster. It's easier to drive. This one for being safer and still carrying a good amount, and this one, well, carrying an insane amount. Tents I do got set up where you can put code locks on them. From the outside of the tent, if these are closed, they will not be able to access your inventory of them. I tested it. This is UCP colors. This is stuff I've collected along the way. Now, if you have nothing in this and you close it, they can pull it right outside of the tent. Make sure you throw an item in it, junk item or something, so you start collecting stuff. This is the biggest backpack. It's 120, the one I spoke of earlier. And this is just more gear. That's the clasp that connects to the belt for the gloves. You can see the belt as I showed you earlier. That one's not complete, of course. Wardrobe you can't access from the outside as long as it's closed. There's the multicam, just so you can see some more of the colors. I don't have all the colors out right now for you. This tent is crowded. Alright. This is a great little locker here. Put your rifles, your pistols, your gear. Okay, regarding the NBC gear, what I was saying earlier is if you got a locker at the house, you can put your current clothing on here with items on it. This is one locker I know that does it. I don't know about all the others, but this one definitely does it. So if you want to go to a contaminated zone, just throw all your gear in here and throw in your NBC stuff. And it's got different, you know, it's got ammo boxes in. You can put your ammo in. A little bit extra space at the bottom. This, your ammo crates that are on the ground in front of me. This is the tent. Grenades can go in here. See if I can find it. There we go. Grenade boxes. I got 2 of them in here. You can stack them. This is a just a locker. You can store stuff and you can code lock it. Okay, this I probably will change. These gun racks are great, but you can pull the guns from the outside of the tent. Just like this. So keep that in mind. I'm probably going to change these to something else, maybe, because they do have double lockers, and they have gun safes and all that good stuff. Probably going to change these out. I don't like the idea of that. I like how they display. Now, if you take this and put it in the center of the tent, they cannot access it. That's why this is in the center of the tent, so they can't access it. Unless they, you know, they have to destroy the tent. Code locks you can't destroy. And that's purpose, because you can already get through the tent. If you make code locks destroyable, they destroy too fast. Alright. Workbench. I don't have all the tools up yet, but whatever you put in here, it will display. It's got a little bit of extra space here, as you can see. This is room dividers. I put this in the middle, again, so nobody can access it from the outside without destroying the tent and the door opening up. These are plants, nothing special there, just for looks. This I gotta get out of here. If you have a medical bag in here, it won't show the inventory of these boxes. Not sure why. So what I did is put up a room divider kit, and you just put up 2 boxes here. You can't adjust the height of these, but you can move them forward and back and make them stick to that. Again, in the middle, so people can't access from the outside. When you're placing things, just keep that in mind. Certain items, based on how they lock, close, etc. Alright, little kitchen here. Shelf you can access from the outside, but I've got mine right next, so you can't get to it. And I mean, unless you climb on top of the tent. Fridge, 120. Cooler box down here. This is just for looks. All of these items that I have placed, pretty much anything you place in the much stuff pack, which is all the furniture, I've got everything set to where it does not despawn. This is just a tackle box, fishing rods, another locker, put stuff. A water barrel you can drink from. Can't fill your canteens from it. That would be nice. But in any case, something that's very useful, a trash can. Always keep one item in here, because if you don't, you'll accidentally pick up the trash can and it'll make you angry. Once you got it items in there, you can see it says throw away trash hold. So it's a good way to get rid of your junk. Little greenhouse, it's code locked. Plant your plants in if you really want. Some crops and other plants. Flagpole, you already know what a flagpole is. This is purely aesthetics here. Alright, and I've got these to where they do stay on the ground, your lamps. I prefer the lamps at night because they don't make a lot of noise. These flood lamps, once you turn the generator on, well, it's loud as heck. Good way to give away your base position. And I've got these where they stay on the ground too. Alright, that covers the vehicles. What else do I got here? Okay, I do have unlimited stamina. But, with that being said, jumping and aiming, it works like regular stamina, which it should. If a lot of you guys don't like the unlimited stamina, I'm willing to remove it. I'd rather not. But it's nice for when you're trying to get away from zombies and you're not, when you're running a long run across the map. None of that stop and go. I have no vehicle damage. So if you crash your vehicle, I did that because if there's a server spike or you're just having bad internet connection, nothing worse than destroying your vehicle you spent hours finding. Alright, let's see what else we got here. I got the Party Me mod in there. So you can group up with your buddies and it'll put a tag above their head so you don't shoot your buddy in a firefight. That's pretty much it for the mods that I can think of. There are 2 greenhouses, by the way. There's 2 types. Alright, now I'm gonna show you the More Blood mod. Yes, I can teleport because I'm the admin, and I use this mod to monitor players that want to come on the server and cheat and don't want to play fair. You ain't got to worry about me playing against you in this manner because I'm mostly in the PvE. Oh, I do want to show you the map. So this map won't show other players on it, so you don't have to worry about it. You can make, I'm not going to bring down my markers and stuff, but you can make markers on it. This is great because, well, you need an in-game map. DayZ don't make one, so to speak. They have one, but it's not useful. This actually tell you where you are. Very useful. It's going to rain. Can't have that. Don't know. I know More Blood shows up. Pretty close. I don't know if you can really see it from a distance. Just added blood for shooting. Let's find out. And you can see how this gun shoots. Alright, what are we at? I can't get my thing to come back up. That's okay. Let's just see where we're sitting at. Yeah, see how the blood... Now, it will stick in the air, but regardless, it helps you to know if you got a hit. Missed him. Love this scope. Good mid-range scope. Not a long-range scope, that's for sure. Yeah. More blood is nice. I do believe that's it. That's all the mods I can think of. I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely going to make YouTube videos on this channel, not just of what the mods are. I might make some videos here and there, tips, base building, stuff like that. Speaking of base building, I do want to put in a better mod for base building. I just haven't decided which one's the best yet. So I have future plans for that because the native stuff obviously isn't that good. So this channel I'm going to have gameplay with other players, tips on your base building, and we'll do some testing on how quick it is to take down a fence, etc. Alright, I appreciate you guys watching. Come join the server. Give it a try. Later.